cognitive dissonance is one of the huge themes of our age. And for those listening or watching who haven't heard that term, cognitive dissonance is the idea that sometimes it, the human mind can hold ideas simultaneously that don't actually jive with each other. And then usually at some point we have to philosophically deal with that. And it happens a lot in politics because the way that politics works today, we're kind of grow up and then we're handed like a list of stances and told if you're on the left, then these are the list of stances you have to hold. And if you're on the right, these are the list of stances you have to hold. And that can be complicating anyway, but it's even more complicated because we are now in an age of changing political realities and changing political coalitions. And so right now, as Scott is pointing out, there's this cognitive dissonance where, you can believe in the need for a Christian revival, but you also have this kind of popular front attitude where everyone on my side needs to be on my side because you have to oppose the left. And so then we then end up embracing ideas and people who maybe actually are pushing against that spirit of Christian revival. And I think that's kind of what we're talking about here is um, people like me, people like Scott, we want a Christian revival just as much as anybody else on the right does, because we believe that a great awakening, a new great awakening in the country would be a very, very beneficial for our culture. Um, however, we're more willing to view other people on the right who we feel like are actually against the spirit of that because we haven't embraced that popular front attitude. Um, because I feel like, and you probably agree, Scott, that um, the way that Erica Kirk has conducted herself has been very positive, very impressive, and we want to see more of that. But then when we see this chat group, and we see the stuff that's being talked about in that chat group and these ideas, and the fact that we have both heard that personally among a lot of young conservatives, we find that as arresting that momentum, as pulling back against the momentum, as damaging the possibility of an American Christian revival. Uh, and we're dismayed when we see the people who want a Christian revival going out there and defending the stuff that's being said in that chat because, oh, it's a joke, or, oh, this is how people talk sometimes, or, oh, we can't oppose people on our own side because we got to beat the Democrats,